Bitcoin for me, I read the Bitcoin paper. It was really innovative. It started as an anti-government project. We were fed up with these day-to-day jobs, and so we want to create something creative. Just when we decided that okay, we should do this one. WireFluid, I just wrote the contract, then I deployed, and in the first time it just got deployed successfully without any timeouts or any errors at all.
People follow the medical thing, and now they are in technology as well. But we have to figure out कि हम क्या करना चाह रहे हैं, and we need to continue.
First of all, thank you guys so much for coming out all the way from Islamabad to Lahore to meet us. It's truly an honor to host you guys. Before we move further into the questions, I'd just like if you guys could just introduce yourself very briefly. Who are you? Where are you guys from? And what were you guys doing before you dove into the Web3 space?
Yeah, I would start. So I'm Humayun, and I'm from Islamabad. And just for the heads up, we both are married.
MashaAllah, that's incredible.
Thank you. So the journey began from I think 2012 from the video games. I started developing the video games, and then I shifted to the web development, and then to the blockchain eventually. I worked in the industry for 2 years, I think 1.5 years, and then I co-founded my own startup. So we are 3 different guys. Our product is also in the finance, so we build the finance, and the WireFluid, just brief intro that I saw the ad on the Instagram, and then I told her that we should do something creative because we were fed up with this whole rat race.
Yeah.
And then we started working on the WireAgent, our project, and then here we are.
Wow. No, that's an incredible story so far. Let's get a little bit more into it. For both of you guys individually, since you've gotten into development earlier in life. So what was that moment for you where you decided that I am going to be a developer? This is the path that I'm going to take in life.
I think I'll let Maryam answer first, and then.
Yeah, for me, I started with the Internet of Things, IoT, and at that time there was access to the things, the hardware things was hard for me. So I moved to the software engineering side and found it interesting. So that's how I found it. I should go into the engineering side.
Wow.
Yeah. For me, I think it's same. So 2012, I started coding.
Yeah.
But actually didn't have any idea that it could be a career. So I knew about software engineering until 2015. And then that's when I knew that, okay, I'm going to be a software engineer.
That's quite a journey. It's been a lot of years already. And given what you guys built in such a short amount of time, it really shows that you guys have so much range. And you guys are basically just an entire functioning company as a couple. And that's really, really awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Beyond that, so, yes. Okay. So, why did you choose to build on Web3 and move forward from Web2? What was that moment for you? Why were you building on Web3 and blockchain industry in specific, as opposed to what everyone else is doing? What made you go against, where everyone else is going?
I think it's the decentralization part, because mostly all of the banks and all of the institutions are centralized and they are decentralized. So Bitcoin, for me, I read the Bitcoin paper. It was really innovative. I mean, it started as an anti-government project, we could store the funds. But then the Ethereum came, and we could build a lot of decentralized apps. And that's when I knew, okay, it's a really great idea, and we should build on that one, especially the finance apps.
So you're then a decentralization purist.
Yeah.
Especially given the more recent hack on Kelpdow and everything. So I imagine that you're not a fan of the Security Council that was put in as well.
Yeah, I mean, so that's I think you did the voting, and it was a necessary action. So it was a necessary action.
Okay, that's an interesting take on things as well. So back to WireFluid slightly. So where did you guys learn about WireFluid, and then the hackathon, and then what was the main motivation for getting into this?
So for WireFluid, we came to know from the ad, so Instagram ad. And then the idea, it was actually, I heard about the Tempo, so the chain that was actually covered by the Stripe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure acquired or it was partnered with Stripe. So the Tempo also built this payment rail solution, and then there was this Expo 02 that was already from the last year it was built. And then that's when I knew, okay, we should build something. And I told Maryam that there's this hackathon happening, and
Yeah.
we should participate in that one.
Wow.
And
So I understand that this is a incredible layer that you've built in terms of integrating X402 onto the blockchain as agentic payment rails, and then packaging in an AI agent that's taking all of these actions as well. What was your own personal frustration? Maybe that really took you, that made you think that I need to build the solution for this. Was that where it came from, or was it something where you were just trying to build the best idea for the hackathon?
yeah, so I think it's a boast, because we were fed up with these jobs, because it was like day-to-day jobs, and so we want to create something creative.
Yeah.
This was the part, and also because we both wanted to see the capabilities of the agents. So just when we decided that, okay, we should do this one.
So I imagine it was a difficult 72 hours that were more or less going on for the entire hackathon. What was the moment where you guys thought that ye nahi ho sakta? What was the moment where you guys felt like this was not going to work, and then you guys pulled yourself out of that, and then what was that? What
Yeah, I
was
think-
that like?
Yeah, Maryam knows. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we are like more into our jobs.
Of course.
So we hadn't that time to work on this,
Mhm.
but we managed to make it done. But in the end, we realized that it gonna break. But even though we deployed it and submitted.
So how far were you guys from the submission time when you realized it was going to break?
It was like after the submission time, like 1 hour later.
So in extra time, things just broke, and then you
Yeah.
had to sum up with
And we
these-
had
yeah.
to fix that and
Redeploy it.
submit.
So following up on this, how many hours of sleep did you guys manage to get
We
during this?
didn't sleep.
Wow, that is truly some incredible dedication to all of this. So obviously, you guys have been working in blockchain. You guys have deployed previously on blockchains as well. So is there a difference between how it was like deploying on the WireFluid testnet as compared to some of the other blockchains that you worked on?
Yeah, so I don't think there was any difference at all, and I think it works perfectly the first time, because I have had experience with Polygon,
Yeah.
and Polygon for me just during the start time it just broke, right? But WireFluid, I just wrote the contract, and then I deployed, and in the first time it just got deployed successfully without any timeouts or any errors at all. So it was a smooth experience.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. Again, being non-technical, it seems like you probably had a lot to do with that as
Yeah.
well. I'm sure the contract had to be solid for it to be deployed immediately. But credit where credit is due. Beyond that, so when you were in the announcement, when we were announcing the winners one by one, I think we had already announced the top 10 best developers, and both of you were within that. So I'm sure you guys maybe had an idea, okay, there's something that could happen here. But the moment when we announced that WireAgent was the runner-up for Entangled, walk me through that moment. How did it feel for you guys?
Yeah, I'll let the Maryam start, and then I'll follow.
Please.
Yeah, like before the announcement, I told him that like don't panic if you don't appear in the top 3.
Yeah.
And when we saw us in this top 3, we were just like it's not possible. What's happening?
Also, I think
Yeah.
so you did the community voting, right? And
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of projects got like 17 votes and
And we
20
just
votes.
got around 2 percentages, and that was mine.
We thought, okay, the judges are not even gonna notice this project, right?
Nah.
It's like they won't have any idea that what you have built. So we were kind of panicked that, okay, maybe we're not in the list. But yeah, eventually we just got the second
Yeah.
position.
No, that was truly incredible, because you guys are genuinely role models. Because not only are you guys, working forwards in your career, you guys are working jobs, you guys are, it's a beautiful thing to be married, and then at the same time building something together beyond just, a relationship and all. But there's so much to learn from you guys. And for all of that, I think all of us at WireFluid, as well as most of Pakistan, we're just extremely grateful to have you guys with us. So last thing before we wrap up, what is one piece of advice from you that you guys would give to the youngest generation of developers who right now feel a little hesitant, they feel a little scared, about getting into Web3 and blockchain. So what was that? What would be that advice that you would give them?
I think my advice would be to follow your passion, because in my time during the FSC, everyone was doing the medical,
Yeah.
and there was this whole medical trend. And I think in my class we were just 2 guys, and the medical guys were around 30 people. They were doing the MBP, the medical, and now here we are, right? We are sitting in here, and medical is like full of people. There's no jobs, and those people, they were not even passionate. They had to do it because of the trend. But now even my own friends, they do say, okay, we are creating, we should have choose other field, maybe computer science here. So follow your passion.
Maryam, any advice for the younger generation?
Yeah, from my side, it's almost same. Like, almost like people follow things that are in trend, or like as he mentioned, like Pele, people follow the medical thing, and now they are in technology as well. But we have to like figure out कि हम क्या करना चाह रहे हैं, and we need to continue that.
That's incredible, guys.
Yeah.
Last thing, WireAgent up and running, fully functional. Where do you guys see WireAgent? Where do you guys see yourself in the next year, 10 years, 100 years? What's the vision for you guys?
Yeah, so WireAgent, it was a weekend, I would say, not the weekend, but like 2 days.
Yeah.
And
2
we
days.
haven't thought about that a lot. But, we see that the agentic payments are the future, right?
Yes.
Because the agents, ChatGPT, Claude, they're already our assistant, and they should have the capability to make the payments. Like in the demo, they could purchase their PSL tickets. So if I say, okay, purchase a coffee for me or purchase something for me, they should be able to do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna explore a bit more on this side, the agentic payments, and then we're gonna look for the different ideas that maybe we can, because we cannot compete with ChatGPT or Claude.
Yeah.
We can build that as a service, and because we could see the Stripe, they already have the service for these payments. So on the other side, we also have a startup that we both mentioned. So we're working on that.
This is adding to the list of things you guys are doing brilliantly. Wow. That's really something. And that's incredible as well. We are 100% going to first help you take this to mainnet and then take this to the moon. However, we can help you scale this. And it was truly an honor for us to have you guys participating with us. And then obviously taking home the runners prize, which is a huge commendable achievement for you guys. So thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for coming out here as well. And yeah, that's it.